Hello Daggerr community, I'm glad that you are watching this video, and today I want to show you our new model. The project name of this knife was Mini Parrot, but I have decided to call this knife Sparrow. So this is, as you can see, a button lock knife, the same lock mechanism like our very popular model Parrot, as you can see, but the difference is of course the size and the design. So I already know that you want to have a closer look on this knife, so let's have a closer look and comparison of this knife against other models. Okay, let's have a closer look to this beauty, to our new model, which is called Sparrow, as I already said. Yeah, we were thinking about to call this knife a mini parrot, but I think Sparrow fits this knife much better. So it has a front flipper. The action is very good. I will just show you. So it has a liner lock with the button, the same as we have on our parrot knife, as you can see. Our big parrot knife, so it's also on the push button liner lock, and here we have the same mechanism, but the design is totally different. So what you have here, you have a spear point blade, D2 steel, black stone washed, with the jimping here. So if you want to have a good working possibility, the choil here is small. It's not for the fingering actually. So sometimes we are asked the question why you are making such a small choil. So on this knife, this choil is not actually for the finger. It is actually to close the knife. As you can see here, this is the metal tube that connects to the liner. So the button is connected to the liner. And in order to close the knife, we need this part to be open. And I personally like this type of the choice because it allows you to sharpen this knife easily and not to have any problems in sharpening the knife. Also, what do we have here? We have here, as you can see, the spacer, but we do not have a glass breaker. Glass breaker is here on the parrot knife, but on this knife, it's really disable. It's not heavy. It only weighs 100 grams, so the knife is really handy. It's actually lighter than our famous model Sting. So now let's compare to the Sting. So in the size, so actually it's the same segment. So that's our Sting model. So as you can see, both the lengths of the blade, handle are the same size. The segment is the same. The only difference is, well, not talking about the design, but I mean like in characteristics, is the wideness of the blade. So as you can see, the Sting is much wider. And that's probably all. Both knives has a deep carry pocket clip, and both knives are on a liner lock, but this one is with the button, and Sting is the classic liner lock. Well, a few words about this. It's my personal knife. It's a with M390 limited run Sting. So really love this knife, carrying it a lot. But yeah, so you see, it's the totally same size, same characteristics, but frankly speaking, Sparrow has much better fidget point. Of course, I'm not saying the Sting doesn't have, because Sting's action is amazing. It flips, it closes easily. So basically, action mechanics here it's the same, but the playing, I really like the playing with this button. The different feeling, different fidget factor, but still. Let's compare this knife to our other knives so that you have a better understanding. So one of our very popular knife is the Resident, which was actually recently done with the liner lock and G10. Previously, we were doing this with the frame lock. Maybe I will make a video about the difference of the new Resident model, but let's have a comparison. So as you can see, the Sparrow will be a little bit bigger than the resident model. Let's compare it to its big brother of the Sparrow, Parrot. So as you can see, the Parrot is much bigger. So no words to say. If we compare it, if you have, I don't know, our knife Bayoun, which is quite popular, very specific design, I would say a recurve tanto design. As you can see, the Bayoun is also bigger, and comparing to the Voron, also as you can see, the big difference. So actually, also I will compare it to Ronin, but today I carry, together with Sting, I carry with the full serrated version. As you can see, the segment is the same. So basically, the Sparrow, Ronin, and Sting all are in the same segment. So it's very EDCable segment, I would say. There are people who likes the big knives, there are people who like the small knives, but this knife is, I would say, the most popular size in the knife world. Let's quickly check the sizes, since I'm talking about the size. So the blade length is almost 4 inches. The full length of the knife is almost, as you can see, 9 inches. And as I already said, the weight of this knife is 99 grams. So that's basically all. So I will answer your question already when this knife is going to be released. Very soon. These knives are already finishing to assemble them, and soon they will be available to order. But of course, we will make a special, I don't know, post in Instagram or on our YouTube channel as a post, so when these knives will be available. Actually, I can do all day long. The fidget factor is amazing. It's really, I don't know, I do not have any other knife to compare. Of course, comparing with other knives has different factors, but playing with this knife, it's like a spinner, you know, guys. You can play with this knife all day long. Really like it. So type in the comments, what do you think about this knife? We'll be really looking forward to read your comments. Have a good day. Bye.